Hi friends, and welcome back to Lily's reading. Today we're going to do a general love reading for all the zodiac earth signs. For those of you who don't know, the zodiac earth signs are the Taurus, Virgo, and the Capricorn. And I will start my reading off with the Taurus, then the Virgo, and then the Capricorn. All right, so if you're not a Taurus and you want to jump over to Virgo or Capricorn, just fast forward. I'll never know and it won't hurt me. All right, so we're going to do a general love reading. So let's jump in and see where we're going from here, because your person wants to tell you, I remember every detail of that day. Now this could go either two ways. It could go good or it could go bad, and it seems like your person is hurting. Something about this situation has them at the 10 of Swords. You could also be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and here's just the air sign as well. Air sign as well. But your person feels like they're exhausted, they're tired. Maybe some of you were in a marriage or some type of a relationship with the label. There was some arguing going back and forth. Maybe your person feels like they can't trust you. Something is going on, or this could be you, and maybe you feel that way about your person. I'm just giving you how I feel the energy is. But the 10 of Swords is someone who feels like they're stabbed in the back, not just once. They've been stabbed in the back many times. She is on the floor. She's hurting, not gender specific either, but this person is on the floor. They're hurting. They cannot get up. There is a lot of knives in her back. Now, something that we thought was happiness, we thought was going to be our forever person, it feels like we need some type of a justice. It feels like this person wants answers, they want closure, they want something. So there's a situation that's being told that someone is acting like they don't understand anything, and the person is saying, well, you know what, I remember everything. I remember everything, and this is what I remember, and I need some justification. I need some answers, and they want their answers now. So let's dive in a little bit deeper and see where we go from here, okay? So spirit guides and angels, just give us a little bit more, and then we will pull the advice on how to handle this. All right, so spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more. Now, this is something maybe you and your partner have been together for a very long time. But it seems like there's also been some sneakiness, some, swift energy that has been going on. But the Six of Cups is, there's something that has been going on for a long time where there might have been red flags. Maybe one of you guys were getting red flags. You were getting some type of idea. But you're also supposed to be learning within all of this. So what did you learn? Because within this, Seven of Swords is showing a bit of sneaky behavior. Someone did not want to show themselves. They have their heads covered. The moon is out, so they're trying to be sneaky. Maybe they're doing something at nighttime. Maybe they're visiting someone at nighttime. So there could have been a third party situation where one of you's got really hurt. And this is something that doesn't just happen one time. This has been happening over and over and over. Okay? So spirit guides and angels, what is your advice towards this? I was gonna not pull that. What is your advice towards this? Okay, so for a lot of you who are, it's almost like spirit is saying, hold on, there's more to this story. And that's the kind of energy that I feel, is because star is a wish fulfillment. Star is something that you're asking for, what you've been, craving. It's the universe is giving you your answers that you're looking for. They're giving you something, but they're saying, like, Four of Pentacles is someone who's holding back. Someone who's not willing to give, someone who's not willing to change, and that's why they're saying, hold on, there's more to this story. So I feel like you and your person haven't fully ended things, but there's also something that you need to see, because the Knight of Cups is the whining, the dining, it's the courting, it's, doing things at a slower pace. But I also feel like for some of you who don't believe, or are in denial about the third party situation, it's almost like spirit is coming back and they're like, and another thing. And they show you exactly what your person has been up to, Or, you know, this could be you. They're showing you maybe that there's something that you need to see. You know, I feel like, I mean, they're not going to show you like, oh, you're the one who's cheating or that you're the one who's been doing something, but they're showing you true colors. They're showing you a mask that's slipping. They're showing you something there. And they could also be like, you know, maybe you had asked for this without even realizing. Thoughts are very, very powerful. And you had asked for maybe someone to come into your life, someone who's reserved, someone who's quiet, someone who, you know, holds back. But it's also showing like, I also feel like with a lot of you, there could be something that you had asked for after this situation, and this is what's coming into your life now. It's almost like Spirit is saying, no, the story goes this way. There's more to this story, but the story is turning. It's taking a turn where I am gonna stop what I was saying because I felt like I was going down a rabbit hole anyways. But I feel like some of you have been manifesting. Some of you want someone in your life, and that's where they're saying like, just hold on, because you know she's holding on to something, where someone is going to come into your life where they're going to take things at a very slower pace. Sometimes masks do slip and you get to see the person for who they truly are, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Spirit guides and angels, for who this resonates with, and I don't know why I just knocked the energy out. We got to get it back in now. So for who this resonates with, who is the new person that is coming into their life? Temperance, of course. Temperance is, you know, I've been working on some ways to help me when it comes to certain, what do you call it, zodiac signs. So the judgment here is the new person that is coming into your life could be a Sag, Spirit guides and angels. And temperance is all about patience. It doesn't mean this person is going to show up right away. Spirit guides and angels, when is this person coming in? When is this new person coming in? And we have Pentacles. Pentacles is the season of winter. So I feel like your new person is going to be a Sag, or could be a Sag, and they're coming in the season of winter for whoever this story goes to. So please do let me know, and let me know if there's any way that I can help you. I'm always interested to know what your zodiac sign is too. So make sure, even cross watches, you guys are more than welcome to watch your, you know, your person. But let me know what your zodiac sign is in the comments. It's always so important to me because I'm always trying to, you know, see what more of you guys are watching. So we're gonna go, oh, did I get you guys? Yeah, I did do your more like I did deep down. We looked for something more deeper of the story, and then we looked for some advice. So I'm gonna leave that the way it is. But we're gonna jump over to the Virgo. And Virgo, your person is, I am becoming a better person. Now, is your person becoming a better person because they've learned from this story, because of you? There's something that your person really wants to tell you, because with the moon, you could be working with the Pisces. You also have fire in here. You could be working with an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, and then you have the Hierophant, which is a Taurus or a Sag. All right, so for me, it seems like the moon speaks of secrecy. The moon speaks of things that you're not supposed to know, things that are going on behind the scene, but the moon will always light your path either way. Work with moon energy at nighttime, light some candles, say some prayers. I feel like, you know, two souls were once connected that were split up. And it's like you guys had to go down your own path, and you guys had to learn something that was very, very important. And it took some time for you guys to get there. But I feel like the clouds are now opening up. Maybe you guys had a spiritual awakening to where the Ace of Wands is another try, another beginning. Maybe we want to, you know, maybe there's some passion coming your way. There is just something new, a major growth that's coming your way. But I feel like now for this return, a lot of you have been waiting for a return for a very long time, or just a while, to where this return is coming back correct. It's finally coming back for you, to where we do have the Hierophant. Also, I do want to point out is the moon is having really high-end good intuition, a good sense of, you know, what way to go, what your advice to yourself would be. The Hierophant is more, I always look at him as like the priest in the church, of someone who is giving some really good advice. And I feel like the two of you are either going to be the very best of friends, or and you're able to get over what you guys have been through, or you guys could be the very best of couples. Spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more to this story, please. It's like this story is maybe your person had walked away from you, or they had to leave, but they didn't leave out of anger. They left because they had no choice. They left because maybe it was stability. Maybe they kept, you know, maybe it had something to do with work. So they ended up leaving, and they ended up going somewhere else, to where they felt like they had found more abundance, more things. I mean, it doesn't mean that your person is not, you know, what do you say? Like, when there is a three-party situation or third-party situation, it's not necessarily about them leaving you to be with someone else, but it's that maybe they left you to go and do other things, is what I want to say. And I feel like they have learned, they have come to, you know, better stability. They have more open opportunity, and I feel like they're just kind of moving in such a way that it's like their stability is right there. Money's chasing them. They're seen, they're heard, they are who they needed to be, and they're a very happy person, is what this feels like. So a lot of you, when you left your person, you know, might have hoped for the best for them, and they are succeeding. They are doing great things. They're doing exactly what they needed to do. Now, spirit guides and angels, what is your advice? Because I feel like some of you are going to get a phone call or a text, you know, from this person. I feel like you've been waiting for a while. I feel like your person is also been thinking about you. They're very humble, but the advice is transformation. Okay, because your person might be very sentimental, might be very open in the heart, because your person wants something new with you. Now, the Tower moment isn't necessarily always bad in every single, you know, reading or card that you pull out. When you get the Tower moment, sometimes spirit has to come and give you that spiritual slap in the face to, like, hey, wake up, we need you to see something, right? But for me, when I'm seeing this Tower moment, it's the growth that's in it. It's not just the shock of everything. And maybe this person coming back will shock you, but I also feel the growth within the tree, the butterflies, the squirrel that is there. He's just looking at the transformation, watching, you know, things come to light in the dark. And I feel like things are going to be very emotional. I feel like, you know, we're just gonna have like a very big and open heart, but your person wants to start something new with you. And like I said, you guys could be the very best of friends, or you'll end up being the very best of a couple. Your person wants more with you. Now, spirit guides and angels, when is this person coming back? We do have the Chariots, but I wanted to see, the Chariots could be working. I think the Chariot is a Pisces. Just give me 1 minute. I have a little piece of paper that I write things on, just to see where it comes from. Chariot is a Cancer. Sorry, it's not Pisces. Pisces, I believe, is the moon. Chariot is a Cancer. So some of you guys could be also dealing with a Cancer. But spirit guides and angels, when is this person coming back? And I do things by seasons, just so you guys know. I'm just learning how to do that part. I was always interested to find when this person is coming back. We have Cups. Cups is the season of summer. So this person is coming back very, very soon. So for a lot of you guys, get ready, okay? Now, don't look at this as it's, you know, maybe they had some influence, yes. Maybe they had someone that they talked to and told them to come back to you. Maybe, you know, they were influenced in the first place to stay away from you. I don't know. Don't really look at it that way. I'm just looking at the season when it comes to this. So I feel like that is all that I have for the Virgo. Let's jump over to the Capricorn and see where we go from there, because the Capricorn, I feel like, you know, your person says, I will wait for a sign from you. So maybe you guys had broken up. Maybe you said, screw it, I don't want to do this anymore with your person. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could also be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so you or your person have been, you know, more throwing yourself into work, looking for stability. You know, it's just kind of like you're kind of in your own mind doing your own thing. I feel like this is your person actually, and I feel like your person has been doing that because they want to show you a sense of stability. They want to give you more, and they want to give you the world. They are waiting for a sign from you to let them know when it's time for them to come in, when it's time for them to be able to talk to you, because your person wants happiness. That's all they want with you, and it didn't work out for, you know, whatever reason it might be, but it seems like your person now, they're like, you know what, I'm gonna walk away, but I'm gonna wait for you to call me back. So spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more to this story. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is definitely, you know, I always look at her as like my side hustle. Maybe your person or you are doing side hustle jobs. But this is also a yes. So if there is a question that you were asking inside your head, this would be a yes. But this is also receiving information from someone who's older, someone who's wiser, and they're telling you that it's basically you're having a wake-up call, a spiritual awakening. And this is why you had to move differently. You were changing things about yourself, and you realized in order to change things about yourself, there were a lot of things that you had to let go of, to where maybe you had to let go of your person, and maybe you did it, you know, either unintentionally or intentionally, but whatever the reason may be, you were changing things about yourself and you were doing it for the very best. So now you're kind of vibing in your own world, to where the High Priestess is you're receiving the information. So letting go of this person helps move a lot of blockages that you had in your life, and that's where that death and rebirth is coming from, is that, you know, you're now rebirthing, you're now manifesting brand new things. You had to let go of what was blocking you, and if this person that was in your life was the one that was blocking you, you let that person go in order to do what you had to do. So for me, I feel like big things are coming your way. So for some of you that are single, let's see who next is coming into your life. Whoever needs to hear the spirit guides and angels, who next is coming into their life, and when are they coming into their life? We have Pentacles, and I feel like with Pentacles, Pentacles is an earth sign, so it might be a maybe some of you don't want anyone, you're not ready for someone to come into your life, but others of you, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, another earth sign like yourself that could be coming into your life. I also feel like when it comes to Pentacles, maybe by winter some of you will be ready. One more card, spirit guides and angels. And then we also have the Swords. So if by winter, a lot of you guys, Swords is also symbolizes fall. Swords is an air sign, just so you guys know. So air sign, you have the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And because it's a sword sign, Swords does represent the fall. So for a lot of you, you're going to have a person who is an air sign, and they're going to be coming back by fall. All right, you guys, I really, really do hope that you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this, please do follow me. Thank you so much for loving, liking, sharing, commenting. Let me know what your zodiac sign is so I know. I'm just always curious to know anyways. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.